Hi Aries, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your reading. So we're looking at the past, present, and near future energies again. I've switched up with this round of zodiac readings. And so we're going to pull out 3 cards here. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit is going to let us know what the past energy is. It's either near or far for you. We got the dog energy. We'll read that in a minute. And then the present day energy, Archangel Michael, Sapphire. And this one seems to want to come out. And we got thunderstorm for the near future. Okay. So what does this look like here, Aries? We've got in the past, there's dog energy, supportive friend, helpful, playful, faithful companion. A friendship turns to love, sibling, soulmate, peer, pet, or vet, doctor, nurse. Maybe someone was a vet or a doctor that was a friend and is turning into more than a friend, or not. Could be though for you, Aries. Now let's see, this is the present day energy with Sapphire. Mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. This kind of reminds me of both the Queen or King of Swords and the Queen or King of Wands. Okay, energy of the tarot. So the near future is thunderstorm, power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fierce, booming, conflict, opportunity to overcome. All right, I like thunder myself. Lightning, yeah, pretty, but you know, it can be dangerous. Thunder isn't. All right, let's get some Lenormand. So a friend, someone who was supportive in the past, has been able to influence you, inspire you, motivate you right now, is someone who supports you and motivates you. Okay, we have dog. Now isn't that weird? Dog twice. And they're both 18, the numbers are. So that's 9, that means that's the end. So this is in the past, so that's fair enough. But which would tell me that the friendship has changed. Tells me, because the 9 being the end. And then we have the 10 of Cups here. See the 10 of Hearts? 10 of Cups. So a friendship has kind of morphed into something else, is what I'm getting. All right, how about the present day energy? Bear, and that's the 10 of Clubs. Bear, 10 of Cups, 10 of Clubs. Bear energy. Now the bear energy with the 15, it's a 6. It's like maternal love, maternal protection. Okay, so somebody is highly protective of you. They are someone who's in your corner. And it could just been that perhaps somebody who has been a really great friend to you, that it's kind of like they feel like part of, they feel like home to you. They feel like they are family to you. Or it's a family member. And it could be like a mother or anyone else, an aunt, an uncle, somebody who's fierce enough to stand up for you, protect you, and support you. you know, in whatever capacity that you allow them to. What's in your future? Mice, 7 of clubs. Mice, so mice is, this is a 23 to 5, so that's change. Interesting enough, this is a 5 as well. So there's change, big change coming about. So something that is whittling away, you know, because mice, they destroy things, right? They break things down with their teeth. Because what is that? I'm not sure what that is. It's some kind of vegetable, I think. But they have broken it down to, or it's a bag of wheat, I'm not sure. But in any case, the 7 of clubs denotes you having to protect, you having to, you're back up against the wall, that you are protecting your stance, protecting your way of being, protecting your path forward, the one that you want to go, and you having to put up some healthy boundaries with this person, Aries. So right now what I'm getting a sense of is that this person is really close to you in some fashion, whether as a friend or a family member. In the past, it felt good to have them. I mean, you got 2 dogs, right? The 2 of you got, playing together, right? This dog and that dog, they're having a good time playing. Look at this one's looking directly at that one. They're having a good time. They play. They have been enjoying each other. So it could be that when you were younger, that you had a cousin or something like that, or that you were close to, or a sibling. That has might be a little bit older than you, and they've always been a confidant or someone that whenever they came around, you two, immediately struck up a plan to get into trouble, to have some fun, to go out and have some fun with each other. So hope, faith, spiritual, wise, judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivated, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. I think they revere you. I think that they're so attached to you, like whether you're cousins or it's friendship, or or family member or friendship to you, Aries, because it's going to be different for all of you, whatever. But they see you as being a mental force, and Aries, you are mental because you're the head after all of the zodiac signs. You're the thinker. You're the one that comes up with ideas. You're a mental force, and they might just see you as somebody that they respect and admire, right? If not respect, but at least admire. But they may be overbearing. Pardon the pun. They might be overbearing with their support. They are coming across as though they're doing whatever they do in your energy, in your presence, or not in your presence, whether it's in front of you or behind your back. They're doing whatever they do and say that it's because they love you and they want to. They're trying to protect you, or that they do it thinking that it would be good for you. They do whatever they do, say whatever they say. They think it's that you'd appreciate it, and that it would be good for you. that would be their excuse why they did it. I thought you would like it, or I thought you would be happy with it. I thought you'd be pleased, right? So let's get some major arcana. See how, if it's overbearing or just bearing on you. Their energy is bearing on you. It's got to be there's going to be change in the near future, so I think that has to do with this connection. Pretty sure. The sun. Okay, the sun is out. Everything looks rosy. The sun is out. So I would say it's kind of like the still in the honeymoon phase. And I'm not talking about you being lovers. It could be, obviously, could be that too. But if it's friendship or family, it's like, it's still, you two like made a bond, created a bond that wasn't just because it's blood bond, like with respect to being family members, right? But just a bond that you two hit it off. I mean, I had my best friend when I was a kid was my cousin, and he was a boy. He was a year younger than me. Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. Being impulsive, being irresponsible, and someone bringing that to you, either you being enlightened, seeing how maybe they're being impulsive, like doing things, like I said a few minutes ago, that they believed at least, or they just, are trying to hoodwink you into believing they were doing it for your benefit. But they would say to you, now you might say, why did you do that? Or why did you say that? Well, I thought you'd be pleased, right? And so you give them the benefit of the doubt because you're obviously a very close connection, but you're finding out stuff. And I just, had to say that. You're finding out stuff. Things are coming to light with the sun. The King of Wands. So we got the King of Wands over here. That's the Knight of Wands. Okay. Wow. And the Ace of Wands. A lot of passion, inspiration, having a good time. King of Wands, taking action. Dogs, what do? They take action all the time, don't they? They're always so excited, and when we're in our wand energy, we are excited. We're motivated, feeling inspired, like we just want to go. And that's the dog energy, is like they play, they tumble, they roll around each other, they bite each other. They're enjoying each other so playfully. Siblings, soulmates, supportive friend, helpful, playful, faithful companion. A friendship turns to love. Sibling, it's a sibling or a soulmate. Peer, could be a peer, like a friend, right? So yeah, so it's a family member or it's a friend that we're looking at here. We might be seeing it as a romance for one or two of you, because we've got the ten of Cups in that energy. But the Ten of Cups could just indicate it's a family member, someone you love dearly. Then we have the Hierophant right here. So the sun says happiness, triumph, festivity, optimism, success, and vitality. I would suggest it's showing that it's enlightening you right now as to what they've been up to with the Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands is like playing the field, being irresponsible and impulsive, and just doing things impulsively, right? Not considering the consequences that it might have on you or them or on your friendship, your connection. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Queen of Cups goes with this, Eight of Wands. And the card's really big. The middle one is Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, death, major death, change and transformation, and the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. There's the devil energy here too with Justice. So as I go through this, I'll see if it's appropriate. Okay, yeah, I think that what is happening here is that the two of you are family. Two of you are family, and this person is overbearing, Queen of Cups energy. In the Queen of Cups energy, someone who like smothers you with love, compassion, just over love, over compassion, to the point where they're dripping, right? And it is like they're in the energy of, with the smothering, that it's just so much that I mean, they're coming on too strong. They come on to be like as though they are pushing themselves onto you, in the sense that it starts making you feel guilty. They do so much for you. They do so very much for you, and then they have these expectations, you see. They give and they keep giving. They take care of you. They take care of things for you, even when you don't ask them to. They just do. And so they're setting out and doing things that in your mind would be irresponsible. I don't know, what could that be? What could your person, your family member or friend be doing in the Queen of Cups energy by being overbearing? What could they be doing? Let's think about it as a friend, or I mean as a family member. What could they be doing, this person, in the Queen of Cups energy, being overly loving, like to the point where it's way too much? They're kind of like obsessed with you, which is why, you know, the devil energy right here with the Justice behind it, but obsessed with you to the point where it's looking toxic. You just feel like you're under their thumb to some respect because you owe them, you know, in their mind you owe them. And they're just they see you as somebody that they can, even though they're not maybe trying to, they see that they can manipulate you or control you in some way with their ability to overdo, like to overgive, right? And then have those expectations from you. But you're the kind of person is not only friendly and supportive to anyone that you really care for, but you have a very you know, an innocent disposition, a soft disposition, a sensitive disposition, Aries, which is kind of, you must have some other moon in your sign in your rising or something, but you are definitely somebody who appreciates and has gratitude and is kind, compassionate yourself, caring, and generous, giving. So this person, with that softness of you, they are, whether they're doing this conscious or not, they are taking advantage of that, in the sense that they can make you feel bad. They can make you feel like you should doubt yourself or be ashamed that you're not reciprocating. or doing what they ask you to do. So if they ask you, can you go get my groceries today? And you're like, oh, what, does it have to be today? I mean, I've got stuff going on. Can I do it tomorrow? Oh, no, well, I need it today because I'm doing some baking, blah, 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 blah. But that's okay if you don't want to do it. That's okay. I will call up the store and ask them to deliver it. And, you know, they'll charge me $25, $35 for it. You see? And then you're starting feeling bad. Oh, you know, they might say, oh, well, you know, I gave you, since I went to the store and picked up the shoes that you ordered for yourself, I thought maybe you'd be okay with getting my groceries today. You know, see? Stuff like that, right? They're reminding you of all that they do for you. They take your laundry to the laundromat, not the laundromat, well, maybe laundromat, but the dry cleaners for you. They'll take your car and get it washed. They'll in so much as put your clothes out on the bed to say this is what you're going to wear. That's if you're living together, or they come over quite often, which they would. Either they're expecting you to go over there and visit with them, be with them, or they're going to come over to your house, or they're always saying, you know, I'm going downtown, why don't you meet me? Let's have lunch together. Stuff like that. Just a little bit overbearing, and that is just too much of them. You know, it was great when you were younger, or not that long ago. It was great when the two of you seemed to be on the same page. I mean, you're both dogs, dog and dog energy, King of Wands energy, Ace of Wands energy. I mean, the two of you were having the time of your life together, doing things together. Maybe you both like the same kind of clothes, so you'd go shopping together, and it was fun trying things on and doing stuff like that. Or you both liked car racing, so you always went to the whatever car race was in town, and stock car racers, and just anything that had to do with vehicles, right? You both liked I don't know, Ford Mustangs, and so the two of you would go to all sorts of car shows together, and you'd salivate over the old 1957 Ford Mustangs, and if there is such a thing. And so, you know, just you have so much in common. You still do. You still have so much in common. However, what you have created together as a friendship, even if you're family, but as a friendship, that close bond, it has morphed into something that has become a little bit too much. And for some of you, Aries, one or two of you, it could be that this is the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups, pardon me, that you and your cousin males, let's just say if you're males, cousins, are vying for the same female, because I had that thought as well. Same female here. And someone has been trying to go behind your back to spend time with her, or try to get her to be, to spend time with them, right? To go out and date with them, or just to like them and like them more than they like you. So kind of they're going behind your back, knowing that you like this person as well. Or maybe you don't even know they like that person, but they know you do. And so they're trying to gain her favors over and above you. So they'll can say, this is my girlfriend, kind of thing. Okay, so if it's not to do with like a family bond, and this is a female, or it could be a man in the Queen of Cups energy, but it's just easier to talk about it being a woman at this point in time, because this is a Queen card here. But yeah, this could be somebody that you developed a close connection with as a family member or friends, and they just become overbearing. Like they're always at your house, they're always calling you, they're always texting you, and it's come to the point where they monopolize too much of your time. And it could be just the texting, because it's so easy to keep somebody on the phone texting, especially if you're in the energy that you're in. Because when someone texts you, you're going to respond. And especially if it's this person, your best friend kind of thing, your best family bond friend, you're going to respond. And they keep texting all night long, and it goes on every night, all night, every night, where they're just, I'm checking in with you, how you doing, blah, 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 and I did this, that, and the other thing, and did you ever hear of this, and did you watch that movie, blah, 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 so forth and so on. Yeah. So you're like needing some help, some assistance, because you're so overwhelmed with this person. Or if it's the relationship where this is somebody, your friend is taking over this girl, Queen of Cups. You are so overwhelmed with seeing that your best friend or your cousin, like your family member, is trying to date the girl that you like, that you want to be with. Maybe you're already with them and they're doing things behind your back. Maybe the two of them are having an affair. It could be that too, with the Knight of Wands energy, but it's come to light, you see. And I don't know why my laptop keeps dinging. I think someone's sending me text messages on my phone and it's dinging on my laptop. So please pardon me, forgive, all right? The noise. Okay, so it could be that this institution, a family is an institution, okay? But marriage is also an institution. So you could be married to the Queen of Cups, and your best mate, cousin, whatever, sibling could be, is the two of them are having an affair. Or he's at least trying to get her into bed. Okay? He's at least. You need help. I mean, you're the type of person, you're Sapphire, right? You have the mental force, you have the spiritual insight, you do have hope, and you have faith, and you have wise judgments, discerning, So you are not only the life of the party, but you're extroverted. So you're going to be able to have people that that you can talk to about this, if it's not to your inner God, okay, to God, right? You're going to be looking at this very, very deeply, with introspection, seeing how did they go? How did they get to this right here? How did you get to this? Them becoming overbearing, that they are trying to step into your shoes in your life in general, if it's like an overbearing female person, or they're trying to step into your shoes in your relationship with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so something's got to change. The fives are here. Something's going to change. Some big loss, and you know what that's going to be. It could be, if this is your woman here, okay, Aries, this could be you ending this with them, because finding out that they're hobnobbing behind doorknobs. If it's not that, it's like you are putting some distance between you and your friend, cousin, sibling, whatever it is, okay? Because your relationship is dissolving, it's dwindling, it's being broken down, because you don't have the faith and the trust in them as you once did. You're seeing things, you're seeing them differently, in different light right now. You're starting to you're seeing the red flags, and you're starting to get the idea that perhaps you need to put some distance between you and your person. This Eight of Wands here is you. This is the argument. These are the fast flying, fiery arguments, things said between you back and forth, arguments, arguing, fighting kind of thing, just having words with each other. And with the Ace of Pentacles energy, It could be that either you, well, first of all, yes, the divine is offering you a new beginning with a new chance to get out from underneath the shadow of this person here. And that just rolled off my tongue. So, and then like the offer, right, of getting out from underneath the shadow of this person and going on your merry way independently, getting out from under their toxicity, finding that justice here, the balance and the fairness of how they had impressed upon you too much of themselves, and you're able to let go of the heavy baggage that they have brought into your life with their presence. And the Nine of Wands is to hit it. It has just been wounding you. It's been wounding you. The more and more you think about it, it wounds you some more. So this is also relocation. You may need to actually, if you were living together, let's say your family members, you know, cousins, brothers, sisters, whatever, that you're going to decide to not live together anymore. You're going to decide, well, I'm going to go, you know, I'm going to find another new roommate and live somewhere else. Or if it's if you're with this, or if it's just somebody that just is always over at your place, then, and you know, your friend, whatever. And of course, it could be if you're with this person and they're having clandestine meetings here behind your back, you may be deciding to relocate, move away from her, whether you're in a marriage or not. But like break the relationship up. But it's also that if you're just friends, you're not living together, family members or friends not living together, you're just going to move away. You're going to get some distance, like I said before. Put some distance between you and them because it's too much. This could be metaphorically putting distance between you and your person. That's the problem. Or you actually are physically relocating. Maybe you're going to move to another town. Maybe you're going to move across the town. Or across the river or whatever, to put some distance, and that way you're in a new place. You have a key that you might have given them a key to your place, so that's why they are often there. They can just see themselves in, right? But you're going to get your own place or with a flatmate, and then you're going to have, you'll be the only one having the key, you and your flatmate. So that is going to bring some balance into your life. You're going to make a decision to do something, to put distance between you and your person that's causing this problem. So there's going to be whatever it is that you're going to be going out, striking out on. It's going to be it's going to be fair give and take, because this person was overbearing, right? Over giving and having these expectations. And this person here was giving, overbearing, and trying to, or getting your, if this is a romantic thing, getting your girlfriend or somebody that you liked and wanted to have as a girlfriend, or your wife, into bed. You look at it how that works for you. But because you're bringing balance into it by telling them how you feel about it, but doing it in a way, because you're already Aries, you're already in the energy of, I do this with respect and dignity. After all, we are family, or after all, we've been friends for a long time, and you know, we basically fell in love with each other as friends, right? You know, love, not romantic, but love is a deep bond, right? That you care for this person. And even though they may be hurting you, at times you might have seen that it was never intentionally done. It wasn't intentionally done. So you don't want to hurt them, but you do want to get the distance, put the distance between the two of you, because they don't quite get it. When you tell them, you can't just go and do this, that, you can't open up a savings account for me. You just can't open up a savings account, put in my name, and then, you know, sock $2,000 into it. You know, you just can't do that. So, and they'll say, well, what's the problem? You know, you've got, it's like an emergency fund. It's $2,000. It's like whenever you need it, you got it. It's available to you. Yes, but no. You know, so just going a little too far, and they're not really getting it when you talk to them, that they just can't do that. It's that, like, it's not advantageous to you. It's not beneficial to you. It's not making you feel good. And they just keep saying or doing things anyways, because they just don't get it. And so with this, making some changes, the divine's got a new beginning for you, and you know it's going to be equal give and take. It's whoever you're going to be striking up a close bond with again is going to be somebody who's not going to be this overbearing. It's going to be equal give and take. Death, major change and transformation. So the change here, the major change is that you're putting this to bed. You're ending this. You're striking it down, but with sensitivity though, Aries. And you're going out on your own. 9 of Pentacles. Going out on your own, and you're finding a happily ever after, a new friend. Like, could be again another friend, a family member friend, a brother or sister or cousin or second cousin or third cousin or fourth cousin, whatever. It could be you're actually getting yourself you know, you're not going to be doing it with this one here. You're going to leave them to it. Maybe not. You might. This one might actually be that one there that you're going to strike up a relationship with. Or you're getting rid of the middle guy here, guys, and building some trust and faith back into your marriage with this one here. Because he may be just trying to do it, but she may be having to ward him off, fight him off all the time, and say, you know, let's say your name is Sam, okay? You know, she's saying things like, does Sam know that you're doing this, Harry? Harry and Sam? Does Sam know that you're coming on to me like this? So you're going to be either reorientating your relationship, your marriage, so that it doesn't include this person anymore, by putting some distance between you and this person. Okay? Or it's a friend or family, and you're just putting distance between it because they don't get it, and you're just going to strike up a new friendship, or with somebody else, if it's not this one, another loving partner, love partner, you know, romantic. And it's 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, I mean, full on emotional fulfillment. That's what that is. Okay, guys, I mean, it looks good, you know, your future prospects here, but you've got a little bit of, I don't know, talking to them that's saying, like, things have got to change. You know, I can't do this with you anymore. You argue a lot, but nothing ever really comes out as a result that would mean that things are going to get better or settle down. So you got a little bit of work to do for you. So I'm praying for you. Take care of yourself. All right. Bye for now.